Hello and welcome. My name is Ronald Duska. I'm going to be your professor for business stakeholders and ethics. And we'll be getting together for the next 8 weeks to discuss some of the issues of business ethics. And I look for a fun, exciting time getting to know you and for you getting to know me and some things about this particular subject that's so necessary in our world today. Okay, let me get started with some introductory stuff. You need to get familiar with getting started. You can find that in the course content. And what that'll mean is you need to get familiar with Blackboard. And then you also need to get familiar with Collaborate and make sure you've got all the necessary tools like earphones and speakers and that sort of stuff that we need for our synchronous sessions. We will be meeting once a week doing a synchronous session. And that, I think, is essential because we'll get to talk to each other and share ideas with each other instead of just working on discussion boards, and we'll do that kind of live. So, yeah, make sure you get over there and look at Blackboard, look at Collaborate, and look at all the technical things that you need. Then the next thing you want to do is check out the syllabus. That covers pretty much all the topics and stuff that we're going to be discussing and studying. Okay. There are also discussion boards, and I'm going to want you to engage in some of the issues on those discussion boards. So you ought to take a look at that. All right. Okay, now we are going to have in the course several assignments. And we begin with a dilemma assignment where I ask you to relate a dilemma. And we're going to be sharing that with smaller groups and then perhaps with the entire group. There's also a sensitivity exercise, and I find that very, very helpful. What I mean by that is it's a series of short scenarios, and you'll be asked to decide whether they bother you a lot or a little, and why, and that sort of stuff. And again, we'll be sharing that in our synchronous sessions with your class. Besides that, okay, and the dilemma assignment is the week 1 assignment. In week 3, you'll be asked to write an essay discussing the issue of corporate responsibility. We'll say a whole lot more about that, but it's a guy named Milton Friedman and a contrary view by another more contemporary scholar, Ed Freeman from the University of Virginia. Okay, that's in week 3, that essay. So if you want to jump ahead and take a look what's involved in that, feel free. In week 5, I'm going to ask you to act like a columnist, a pundit. It's called an editorial assignment. You're going to be asked to write an editorial on one of the issues that we're going to be talking about: justice, fairness in the labor world, and that sort of stuff. Okay? And then the next assignment will be, in week 6, a movie review. And there are a list of movies. I only want you to do, well, I'd like you to watch all of them, but you're going to be required to write a review on one of them. And each of them are movies that deal with an issue in business ethics. And then finally, there's going to be a final essay to wrap up the whole course. But also, in week 8, we're not having a synchronous session. You're going to be coming here to St. Joseph's University, and we're going to put you into groups, and hopefully, if all works out, you'll each be making a presentation, a live presentation to your classmates. And I find these incredibly informative and helpful. You get to discuss an issue. They get to see both sides of it and that sort of stuff. Okay. One other thing that I want you to do is to check out the etiquette page, and that's under Getting Started. Okay. We'll be back with more videos and that sort of stuff. But in the meantime, have a happy holiday if you get this early enough. If not, it's good to see you in the new year of 2016. And we'll see you shortly. Goodbye.